Hello again, it's Amy with Just a Little Ink here to share with you another cute fun fold card. This one was one that I had learned how to make in a mystery stamping with my Direct to Stampin' Up group. And I thought it would be fun to share with you. I've made a number of different cards using this layout. All of these measurements will be listed on my blog, justalittle.ink.com, and so you don't need to write them all down, but you're going to need a piece of 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 just jade. All of these first three are the same piece, same colors. You need a piece that is 3 3/4 by 2 3/4. A piece that is 2 inches by 8 1/8, and you'll understand why the little difference there. You'll also need a piece of coordinating cardstock. This is for one of the layers, and I chose Poppy Parade for 4 inches by 5 1/4 inches. Then you need a couple pieces of a neutral, and I'm using Whisper White. And this piece is cut at 2 3/4 inches by 3 3/4 inches, and then you just need a piece that's either a punch or a die cut shape. And here I'm choosing to use one of the Tasteful Labels dies, and I chose this one here. And then you'll need some designer series paper. So you need a lot of pieces, but not a lot of layers, and it's nice and thin. So you need a piece that is a horizontal positioned piece of designer series paper, 3 3/4 inches by 5 inches. You need one that is 3 1/2 inches by 2 1/2 inches, also a horizontal, and then one that's vertical, or it doesn't matter, and in this case it doesn't matter, cut at 1 3/4 inches by 3 3/4 inches. So let's get started. So I'm going to take my 2 layers, and I'm going to go ahead and attach them using some of our new Stampin' Seal. I like that I don't have to check it. I can just pull it right off. So I'm going to layer that piece. I want to go ahead and attach my layers on these smaller pieces. I like fun cards that are quick and don't take a lot of work. Like so. And I'm going to fold this piece, and you'll note that it's not quite half, and there's a reason for that. So I'm going to stick this on the piece that's a little longer. I'll stick it here. There. Yes. I think I want to do that. Now that I say that, I'm beginning to question myself. If I do it this other way, it's going to be a problem. So yes, I did want it this way. So sometimes you design things and then you second guess yourself. So, okay. So what I'm going to do is I want to put just a little adhesive. I don't want it to come too far in, and you'll understand why. I found that it was easiest to go ahead and attach my layer onto my base as long as I do not have adhesive that gets in the center. And I'm going to put adhesive on this short side. With Stampin' Seal, if it doesn't come, just keep rolling it. And I'm going to slide this in between, and I want it over about 1 inch from this edge. Okay. Like so. And then I have these other 2 pieces, which we'll do in just a sec. So I'm going to attach my piece only here, so I don't want it to cover the whole thing. You're going to put some adhesive on only the one side. it comes all the way over to the edge, and you want the same distance here as you do at the bottom. Okay, so attach it here, and then I'm going to set this aside. I'm going to pull out my Stamparatus. And I've set it up in such a way that I have already cut out my shape, and then I've used this as a template, and I can just slide the piece that I have, oops, well, I say that, make sure it's in the right position here. I'm going to slide it in there, and then I'm just going to wiggle over my magnet just enough to hold it. And I'm going to use some Poppy Parade ink, and I'm using some stamps from the Wrapped in Christmas stamp set. I've already positioned to make sure it's going to fit within. I'm not going to worry that I've got some ink here because the Stamparatus keeps it all off. So I've got my piece for the front, and I'm going to pull this away. That will go on the front. And then I have the piece for the inside. And I'm going to line it up. What I have found is if you're too close to this corner, your image will not stamp well. So I've put it down an inch and over an inch. And I'm going to wiggle my stamp or my magnet over, and then I'm going to pick this up and turn it around, lock it back in, and I have one of the other images from the Wrapped in Christmas stamp set, and I'm going to ink up my Christmas blessings, so I have something that goes on the inside. Bring it down, apply a little pressure, lift it up. Wonderful. And for me to clean, my friend Kathy House had shared with me, you take one of our chamois, our Simply Chamois, and you cut it in fourths and keep it. You can keep it in a baggie, and it is just so quick and easy to be able to then come in and clean all your stamps, especially when you're using the Stamparatus. So I'll stick that out of the way. We'll bring our card back over. I'm going to show you how fun and fast and easy this is to attach. So I'm going to line it up on the back side of the front. I'm going to apply adhesive. Make sure that I keep it there. I'm going to fold it down. Press, mostly. This kind of keeps it from wiggling around on us. If I need to, I can twist it just a little. So, like so, it covers up everything from on the inside, and then all I'm going to do to finish off is I'm going to put some dimensionals. I'm using the mini Stampin' Dimensionals. Put 3 of them right down the middle of it. And I didn't tell you that this paper was the Flowers for Every Season, and you'll notice that how wonderful it is to be able to use it for spring, but also to be able to use it for a winter card. And just like that, then you have a fun, very thin and mailable card. Thanks for joining me. Make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you're going to place an order of anything under $150. If you would use my host code, I'll send a little extra something in your order. And I hope you check me out next time. Thanks for joining me. Bye.